So be mindful of what you're giving your attention to, because the matrix is working overtime with the distractions. All right, remember the world is a stage, y'all. They put on a motherfucking show all the time to harness energy, to manipulate realities, to try to, but go ahead. Yeah, babe. I think so. But look what I found. My own. So, rich cousins, be mindful of where your attention goes. So I'm not saying don't have empathy. I'm not saying, things of that nature, but be very intentional, because the matrix is working overtime, because the chosen ones, the generational curse breakers, the healers, the light workers, those who are here to really shift the planet, we are doing that. That is happening. This shit is over for them. So they're going to pull out all the tactics. They're going to pull out all the fuckery. They're going to pull out all the tricks. Okay, so be mindful of where your attention goes. Okay? And, when I was reading today, so I read the same books over and over again. Thank you for the follow, Rich Cousin. Welcome to the Hood Sanctuary. I'm your favorite spiritual hood mystic. I am a spiritual life coach, intuitive reader, and a multi-dimensional guidance, okay? I share my spiritual gifts, knowledge, and wisdom with my rich-ass community in multi-dimensional ways. Today, we're going to get a quick energy check-in. So, of course, I'm going to pull cards for us. And once again, I'm here to bring you confirmation. I'm not here to convince you of anything. I'm here to bring you confirmation of what you already feel. Confirmation of what your intuition already been telling you. Confirmation of that dream that's been motherfucking dreaming, and them angel numbers that's been coming through. I'm here to bring confirmation, encouragement, and inspiration. Game too cool. I appreciate you, Rich Cousin. So, as I was meditating, as I always do before I tap in with my rich ass community, Spirit reminded me, where your attention goes, Jonta, your energy flows, okay? So be mindful of what you give your attention to, Rich Cousins. We are in a new timeline, Rich Cousins. We are operating in the 5D frequency, Rich Cousins. We have broken cycles, Rich Cousins. We have ended harmful patterns, Rich Cousins, okay? And so because of this elevated energy, the matrix is working overtime. And then the second agreement, I know y'all read the 4 agreements, said don't take anything personally. Don't take anything personally. Remember the matrix is working overtime right now. So it's going to use the news. It's going to use social media. It may use the people close to you to try to bring your vibration down, to try to motherfucking distract you, to try to make you motherfucking give up, to try to make you think what you're doing is not working. I am here to bring you the confirmation that that is absolutely not true. Everything is working out for you. Doors are opening up for you. The world is elevating. Things are evolving. We are in our most abundant timeline. Doors, peepholes, and windows of prosperity, abundance, and unlimited opportunities are open and available for us. Okay? So don't get distracted by the bullshit. Do not get distracted, Rich Cousins. That is the channel. Okay? And like I said, the second agreement, don't take anything personally. Don't take anything personally. What somebody say, what somebody do, how somebody feel, even how somebody treats you is not a reflection of your worth. It's not a reflection of your value. It's not a reflection of you. It's completely the opposite, okay? But I just wanted to share that with y'all, and we're going to pull some cards. Hey, last 99, or thank you, love. Thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate you. This is going to be a quick energy check-in. And y'all, I've made some intentional changes, and when I say quick, I mean quick. Usually when I do a quick energy check-in, I be on this month for an hour, but it ain't gonna be that this time, okay? We're gonna get a quick energy check-in, confirmation, encouragement, and inspiration from our benevolent ancestors, what we need to know at this current time. So at this moment, we're gonna invite in our benevolent ancestors closest to the sun, our elevated ancestors, all right? Paternal and maternal, blood and culture related into this space. Shield, cover, and protect us from all negativity, evil eye, and trickster energy. I am in gratitude and appreciation of allowing me to be a divine channel of the highest confirmations for the highest good of every rich cousin that come across this live, okay? I got the realest oracle in my hand, so that's what we rolling with on this beautiful rising, okay? Remember, y'all, everything is divinely orchestrated, all right? Every heartbreak you endure, every win, every fucking loss, everything is divinely orchestrated on this journey, okay? Sometimes we can't change what is happening to us, what is happening around us, but you can change how you react and respond. Everything is an energy exchange in this realm. What you watch on TV, how upset you get about shit, your fucking relationships, the food that you eat, okay? The chair that you sit in, everything is an energy exchange, okay? So just be mindful of what you're giving your energy to. But let's tap in. Let's see what comes out on the realest oracle on this quick energy check-in. Okay, bottom of the deck is Bill Home. Oh my God. That looks exactly what I'm doing right now, okay? I just moved into a new home, a new space, and I'm making this new space my home. So we got Bill Home is at the bottom of the deck, which is a representation of your physical home. But also what I'm hearing with Bill Home at the bottom of the deck, home is not just a physical place, okay? Home is wherever you are. So rather you are in a car, rather you are in a hotel, rather you are in a mansion, or you are in an apartment, okay? Wherever you is, home is where the heart is, okay? Also, some of y'all could be being inspired, or this is your confirmation to redecorate and rearrange your space, right? Energy is everything. When you shift the energy in your home, when you shift the pieces, every piece of furniture holds energy. Every plant, every flower, every picture, every desk, every chair holds energy. So some of y'all could be getting the urge to, you know, Spirit wants you to rearrange your space, bring in some fresh energy, declutter some things, throw some shit away, okay? I don't just have spring cleaning. I do summer cleaning, I do fall cleaning, I do winter cleaning. I feel like every season. Let me shuffle these cards, okay? Let's see what comes out in the realest oracle. Spirit, let's get a quick energy check-in from our rich cousins today. These cards have been through it, baby. I know, honey. Y'all see how my cards are bent in the middle? I just rearranged my bedroom yesterday and it felt good. Confirmation, yes, it does. It brings in fresh energy. Every time you rearrange your space and redecorate your space, it brings in fresh, abundant new energy. Open a window. So that's confirmation. Neat. Let me see if I can shuffle the realest oracle and get us a first oracle out is Explorer, rich cousins. Travel could be significant. All right. Y'all could be feeling the urge to explore this week. Get out. See some things. Don't just sit in the house, okay? Some of y'all could be actually traveling, new cities, new states, new countries. A Sagittarius could also be significant. But on this beautiful Thursday, rich cousins, you're being encouraged to explore. Explore your neighborhood, okay? Explore your backyard. You feel me? Explore this new city, state, and country. But you are being encouraged to explore with our first realist oracle. Okay, what number is that? Number 39. March 9th. Pisces could be significant. Wow, get your ass out of here. We know you ain't paying $6 grand. That's why you in my chat. Okay, here we go. 39 could be significant. The year 1993, rich cousins. It's time to explore. Get out a little bit. Take yourself out on a date. Go see something new. You know, it no matter how long you've been in your city or your state, it's probably some parts of your city and state that you have not explored. This is a need for travel. This is a need for expansion. We just had the Sagittarius full moon, and Sagittarius full moon is all about exploration. Sagittarius full moon is all about travel, expanding past your comfort zone. So it's time to explore a little bit. It's time to explore a little bit. Get out a little bit, rich cousins. I'm going to read this energy, though, okay? Because Spirit told me to. We got to explore number 39. Let's tap into it, and then we're going to get some tarot, all right? We got to explore, rich cousins. This is fire and air energy. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, and Virgo could be significant. This explore energy says you need to take a vacation, baby. You need to go on a trip. You need to take a food tour around your city and visit new neighborhoods. This card calls for my rich cousins, your destination, and you better have a great goddamn time. Once again, sincere, this is confirmation, my love. You exactly where you're supposed to be. New experiences will shake up the monotony you feel and remind you of life's simple joys. There is always something new to be learned, rich cousins, when you step out of your comfort zone, swim in new waters, and step on new land, okay? So, rich cousins, if you have been feeling the need to plan that vacation, visit that place, go to that museum, see a new neighborhood, this is your confirmation that you're feeling a little bored. You need to get out and explore, okay? Your spirit wants to see new things. Also, this is what I learned when you explore, okay? When your soul is calling you to go somewhere and to do something, it is something that's going to happen in that space, in that place. Whenever my soul says, go outside and take a walk, or I get the urge to take myself on a date, or I get the urge to hop on another car and take me a drive because I'm really not a plane person. When I get to that destination, when I get to that space, I promise you, every fucking time I meet someone, a profound experience happens. Me and my soul connect on an deeper level. So if you are feeling the urge to travel, to explore, to take a vacation, I'm hearing Spirit say, don't you worry about the fucking money, all right? Money is energy. You circulate money, money comes back to you, all right? Y'all need to get y'all ass outside. I think I'm going to get outside for a little while. I get outside every day, but... All right, Spirit, I really like this deck, okay? Next oracle all is fair. The scales are being balanced. Things are going in your favor, number 11, okay? Spiritually and physically, financially and emotionally. Everything that was taken, everything that was lost, everything that was stolen is being replaced. A Libra could be significant. The scales are being balanced, rich cousins. Gone. Matter of fact, I'm hearing some of y'all need to go on this vacation. Y'all need to explore. That's going to bring some balance into your life. All right? But I love this oracle. All is fair. What goes around comes around, rich cousins. You are not forgotten. Things are being restored. People are being restored. Experiences are being restored. Material possessions are being restored with the all is fair card, okay? This is number 11, all right? Y'all could be seeing wands, okay? Wands is a sign of new beginnings. A lot of my rich cousins are getting these new beginnings. A lot is going in your favor. A lot of doors are opening up. A lot of opportunities with the scales being balanced, okay? And on the front of this card, what it say, y'all? It's a little dim in here. I can't see. I ain't gonna even lie. It says the law of attraction. I love this. What goes around comes around. At the end of the day, spirit is the judge and the juror. I always say this, you know, what universal law and spell work, the energy that you give, the intention that you put out, the words that you speak over your life and other people, the actions that you take for yourself and other people, that energy comes back to you 100 times fold. Also at the other end, motherfuckers don't get away with what they think they got away with. Motherfuckers don't get away when they assassinate your character. Motherfuckers don't get away with stealing from you and copying. Motherfuckers don't get away with betraying you and deceiving you. Motherfuckers don't get away with none of that. All is fair. The scales are being balanced. Okay? Spirit is spinning the block for you, my love. Trust and believe that. This is why I don't even do return to senders personally no more in my work. Because I know that the energy that is sent out to me, and I'm an alchemist at that. So any energy, whether positive or negative, that is sent to me, I alchemize and I turn it into gold. I turn it into profits. I turn it into glamour magic. I turn it into money. I turn it into opportunity. So I ain't returning to sender no motherfucking thing. Go ahead and send your motherfucking energy. And when it makes it to my energetic field, it has been transmuted. It has been transformed. Do you motherfucking hear me? First of all, let's get that out the way, okay? And second of all, rich cousins, motherfuckers ain't getting away with nothing. The scales are being balanced. Things are going in your favor. God, she is spinning a motherfucking block for you, okay? Motherfucking consequences for everyone's action. Someday, motherfucker gotta meet the judge and the jury, and we know that's the Most High God, and motherfuckers are meeting their fate. Good and bad, okay? So things are balancing out in your favor. This is why Spirit is asking you to get out and explore. Get out and explore is also this childlike energy. Y'all know when we explore, that's our inner child. When we out seeking things, adventure, having fun, taking risks, and knowing that Spirit, while we're having fun, exploring, taking risks, we're having a great time. We're having an amazing time. Because we know that the Most High God, the Spirit, that your Benovian ancestors are balancing the scales. That the energy balances itself out. That all energy sent out has to return to its original sender. Good or bad. So rich cousin, know that everything is working out for you, my love. I told y'all June is about to be jumping and things are going to get really good for my rich cousins in June. It's the jump off, baby. Been gone for a minute, now I'm back for the jump off. Fuck you talking about. Peace and love. Welcome all my new rich cousins. Welcome to the Hood Sanctuary, baby, okay? Welcome to the rich side of TikTok. And I ain't just talking about your pockets. I'm talking about your energy. I'm talking about your spirit. I'm talking about your heart, okay? Last oracle out on this quick energy check-in. Outer strength, Outer strength, baby. We got rejection here, but we got new opportunity. Rich cousins, I don't know what you may have experienced. You know, maybe this rejection is when it came to your career, because we do have a pinnacle here, okay? Rejection is divine redirection and divine protection. When a job rejects you, okay? When the bank loan rejects you, you feel me? When that friend group rejects you, okay? When you don't get that approval, that is not a denial and that's not a delay. It is divine timing. Because rejection, no matter who it's from, is divine redirection and divine protection. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of my testimony. I am now living in my dream townhome. You hear me? I applied for many spaces before this, and each time I was rejected. But I knew without a shadow of a doubt that those rejections was leading me to what was directly and divinely designed for me. And when the time was right, the approval, the yes was going to come through. So this is confirmation for you, rich cousin. You can't miss nothing that's meant for you, okay? Anybody that rejects you, any company that rejects you, any organization or affiliation that rejects you, is divine redirection and divine protection to the love that's going to love you unconditionally, the job or the career that's going to value you, the entrepreneurship that you're supposed to be in because you ain't no worker bee, you a motherfucking boss bee, okay? The friendships that are going to be reciprocal. So rejection is divine direction and protection. And y'all have a new opportunity, okay? So y'all could have experienced some closed doors, but don't worry, Spirit is balancing the scales. And this is why you're being encouraged to explore, all right? Get out today. Don't sit there thinking about what did not work and what did not come through. And no, because it is making room and making way for who and what and all the things that are divinely designed and in alignment for you. Spirit is already balancing the scales from you, bringing things information for you, making things fair for you, okay? I love this quick energy check-in, okay? And y'all know I'm going to read these oracles, but I wanted to get all three of them out, okay? Outer strength is number 8. A Leo could be significant as well, okay? So let's read these oracle. Bottom of the deck, all of this happening so you can follow the spark. That's why you didn't get that opportunity. That's why that approval didn't come through. Let's read these oracles. So your first oracle was number 19. Spirit is encouraging you to explore. We read that energy already, if I am mistaken. Here we are, number 39. Spirit is encouraging my rich cousins to do some exploring this week. All right, but I'm going to read it again. Fire and air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, rich cousins, take a vacation, go on a trip. Take a road trip around your neighborhood. This card suggests an opportunity for travel. New experiences will shake up your life and remind you of life's simple joys, rich cousins. There is always something new to learn when you step out of your comfort zone. So this week, you're being encouraged to explore. Life may feel a little dull. Things may not be going your way, okay? Spirit say, get out of that funk. Go explore your neighborhood. Go explore the neighborhood across from yours. Go plan a vacation. Go explore some new food spots. But get your ass out that house, okay? And your second oracle today is all is fair. The scales are being balanced. Universal law and spell work is the energy that you give, you shall receive. If any of you are going through anything in the legal system, even though I don't do legal readings, for me, this is confirmation that the scales are going to be balanced, that things are going to be made fair, that things are going to go in your favor. It's universal law and spell work, okay? Whatever is put out into the universe comes back to you 100 times fold. So your hard work, your dedication, your devotion, having that good heart, having faith, not giving up when everything around you told you to. Motherfuckers threw rocks at you, threw motherfucking boulders at you, did not motherfucking support you, talked about you, called you everything but your motherfucking name. You still had your motherfucking ground. You didn't get bitter, bitch. You got better. You kept growing and you kept glowing. You kept pushing, you feel me? And all those boulders they threw at you, you built your faith, you built your confidence, you built your business, all right? All of it's coming back to you 100 times fold. The scales are being balanced. And this is number 11. So y'all can be seeing 11. As I said, ones is the energy of new beginnings. So if anyone needed confirmation of a new beginning, of a move, of a new start, this is your confirmation that things are going in your favor, baby. The scales are being balanced. A Libra could be significant as well, okay? Let's read this energy. Number 11. Number 11, rich cousins, let's tap in. I appreciate everybody who likes, share, and comment on the live. We got 37 rich cousins in the Hood Sanctuary and 7.5K likes. That's just confirmation that people love watching you and people love receiving. Then more than they love giving and reciprocating the energy. But rich cousins, I want you to know, don't let that be the reason that you don't show up. Let that be the reason that you do, okay? The energy that you give, you shall receive. So keep showing up. Keep being of service. Keep being kind, but have healthy boundaries. And know that the energy that you give, it always comes back to you. Thankfully, my validation, thankfully, my paycheck, and thankfully, my popularity doesn't come from the people alone. It comes from the Most High God. It comes from spirit. It comes from ancestors. Because the work that I'm doing is holy and hood and real and raw. To keep my rich cousins firmly planted and deeply rooted. You feel me? So I appreciate all those who like, share, and comment on the live. May everything that you give come back to you 100 times fold. You're not just giving to me in the Hood Sanctuary. You're giving to your spirit guides that slid through this message. Your ancestors that are using me as a divine channel. The universe that wants to remind you that the world is still full of magic and mystery and miracles. So you're not just giving back to me. You're giving back to the universe, your ancestors, baby, 100 times fold. And may everything you give come back to you 100 times fold. And those of you who be in the Hood Sanctuary that copy and watch and monitor and don't give, may you receive everything that you give, nothing, baby, okay? It is universal law and spell work, all right? And may you receive everything that you give as well. Back to the motherfucking message, all right? Rich cousins, balance is being restored, okay? And this card is also calling for balance in your life. Spirit is bringing restorative justice. You know what restorative justice is? Restore. Restorative justice. See, what was taken is going to be restored. What was lost is going to be restored. What was rejected is going to be restored. Those who are at the end of the line will now be at the motherfucking front. Those who are at the back are now at the motherfucking beginning. And those who are at the end, baby, now at the motherfucking top. Okay? But anyway, restorative justice, contracts, legal, balance is being restored and necessary. All right, rich cousins, if you are worried about a fair outcome, this is your sign that all will work in your favor. Ashe. Your last oracle out today for our quick energy check-in is outer strength. All right, maybe the things that you're experiencing right now is requiring a little strength from you. But like I said, rejection is divine redirection and protection. Whether you get rejected from an affiliation, rejected from a person, a friend group, rejected, it doesn't matter. I said this earlier in a little slide of my testimony, you know. I moved to Georgia about 5 years ago. And on that journey, I've experienced my fair challenges and ups and downs. Well, for the last year and a half, I've been manifesting my new space. And every new space that I applied for, I got denied, you know. And I knew that those denials were just divine redirection and divine protection for what was meant for me. And I'm sitting in my new townhome today. So I just say this to say this, no matter how many times that you get rejected, just know what is meant for you can never pass you by. It's never delayed or denied, actually. It arrives on divine timing. So for those of you who saying delayed, get that shit out your motherfucking vocabulary. It's never delayed and it's never denied. It arrives in divine timing, okay? Last oracle out is outer strength, okay? A Leo could be significant. Number 8. Yeah, a Leo could be significant. All right, y'all know I'm gonna read this oracle as well on this quick energy check-in. Rich cousins, outer strength. Rejection is redirection. I just told you that. Rejection is redirection. I didn't get all those other places because it was redirecting me to the townhome of my dream. What I wanted at this current time in my life. That's why I got rejected from every other place, right? And then you could think about it if you want to put it in the context of relationship. That relationship didn't work out because spirit is divinely redirecting you and divinely protecting you. Okay? People are souls having this human experience. And some of these people walking around with demons attached to them that you cannot even see. Trauma attached to them that they're trying to transfer into your energy, okay? This is this energy, okay? So rejection is redirection. Goddess, you definitely deserve this. You look so poised and beautifully glowing. I appreciate you, sincere. Listen to this energy of outer strength. Rejection is redirection, rich cousin. Opposing forces, facing conflict head on. You know what? What's the worst thing they could say is no. What's the worst they could say? Apply for the house, apply for the car, apply for the loan. What's the worst they can say is no, and know that that no is still leading you to your ultimate yes. Listen, this card means victory is guaranteed. This card means that victory is guaranteed. It's guaranteed. Spirit is guaranteeing you victory, despite the rejections that you may have experienced before. Whew. But the challenges you encounter along the way are as important as the achievement itself. Spirit say you don't get to the victory without going through the valley. Ooh. Spirit say you don't get to the victory without going through the valley of the shadow of death, but still you shall fear no evil. You don't get to the mountaintop unless you climb the mountain. You don't get over the obstacles unless you approach. This is this energy. I love it. Listen, any setback is a setup for your success. Do not take no for an answer. If at first you don't succeed, Aaliyah, dust yourself off and try again. It ain't over till the end. And if it's not the end, it is not over. Okay? It is not over. Point blank, period. Hey, Angelette. Quick energy check-in. Today we're about 20 minutes in. I told Spirit I will make these quick energy check-ins quick. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay? We're going to get a little tarot. And then we're going to close with a rebel message. I appreciate you, girl. Yes, green is the energy. Money, love, abundance, and prosperity. I've been sitting in my new place and I've been on Pinterest and everything. And so I'm thinking green and everything. My whole entire new home is going to be very whimsical. Plants, mirrors, crystals, a lot of DIY. So I'm so excited. Green is the thing. Spirit is honestly using you to speak to me. I am grateful I can be that divine channel, Sincere. So, y'all, we're going to clarify just a little bit, even though I feel like I've clarified enough. Spirit, we're going to get some tarot. You know, give me a little more on this explorer energy, okay? Because this exploring is not just physical, okay, y'all? This exploring is not just physical. This exploring is spiritual. This exploring is emotional, okay? This is also what I'm channeling with this explorer. When you decide to explore, when you decide to go to a new city, a new state, a new country, a new part of your own fucking city and state you've never been in, a new neighborhood that you've never explored, you're not just doing it physically, you're doing emotionally and energetic work for your soul. Your soul is desiring to be there for a reason. Something expansive and amazing and miraculous is going to happen when you travel to that space, when you take that fucking walk, when you take that leap, okay? Give me more on this explore energy. I can't make it up. Didn't I tell y'all, when you explore, 6 of Wands, victory and success, you begin to meet new people, have new experiences. We got the 6 of Wands, clarifying, explore. And for those who know tarot, know the 6 of Wands is victory and success, recognition, finding your people. And I love this. This is an after tarot, baby. Okay, some of y'all gonna explore and really find your people. Find the love of your life. Find what you think you have been missing, but the whole time it just wasn't in your city. It just wasn't in your motherfucking state. It took you to explore. It took you to come out your comfort zone. It took for you to go live on that screen. Okay, I don't know where that came from, but this is what it took. Once you begin to explore, oh, I love this, leads to victory and success, love, soul, family, and soul community. All right? Some of y'all calling all this in, but you're going to have to leave your neighborhood. You're going to have to leave your zip code. You're going to have to explore new friendships. You're going to have to experience new places. All right? I love this energy with the 6 of Wands. And then look, and it ain't, look at them. They jelly. Look how she looking. She like, oh, he chose her. He did. She did. Because she sure looking like, Look at him. She like, oh, he chose her. Yes, she did. Crowns. Like, this is giving like love too. Look at that. He's putting a wreath over her head. He has another horse, the chariot, waiting for her, baby. Yeah, definitely some of y'all really need to get out and explore. It's going to lead to victory. It's going to lead to success. It's going to lead to people recognizing you. It's going to lead to reciprocity. Where you going? You going to bring me some? I would have walked with you, but I'm alive. We just talking about exploring. Jamel finna go on a walk in our new fucking neighborhood without me. But okay, I'm alive. Be careful. Okay, bring me something back. Something good. You know, I want something to drink. I want a Calypso. Can I get a Calypso, like a Paradise Punch? Okay.
That's it.
And maybe a bag of salt and vinegar or something. Text me when you get there, baby, okay? All right. I know I ain't gonna be able to respond. So you know your mom. I'm driving in the car. In front of me is tag 777 confirmation, okay? Not a neighborhood. Yes, I love this for you. Yes, we're in the neighborhood. Now he's about to go take him a little walk, okay? And so, but that's confirmation, y'all. Look how spirit, I love how my ancestors work through me. We're talking about exploring, and my son is about to go on a walk in the neighborhood. Like, he literally don't have to walk if he doesn't want to, but he wants to go explore. He wants to see the neighborhood. We new over here, new energy, new people, new possibilities that are going to lead to victory and success, public recognition. Some of y'all, you going to meet your fucking person, okay? I love this. All right, bottom of the deck, I saw the Chariot, spirit. This is beautiful energy, okay? Give me more confirmation, spirit, on this. All is fair with the Three of Cups, okay? The Three of Cups, all is fair. I'm telling you, things are being balanced, rich cousins. You're going to be celebrating. This is a lot of celebration energy, all right? The Three of Cups celebrate celebration. You with your girls. Y'all out having a good time. Spirit is making things fair. Shit ain't finna see. A lot of y'all ain't been able to celebrate. Maybe ain't been able to have fun. Maybe ain't been able to be out with your girls and your friends. The Six of Wands and the Three of Cups, this is heavy celebration energy. Bitch, we outside. We having a good time. We surrounded around people who support us and love us and not out to get us. That's what spirit is making fair. Maybe y'all haven't had this with the Three of Cups. People who reciprocate your energy. The Three of Cups is community energy. Cheer for you. Celebrate your victories and wins. Y'all about to have a lot of that come in for you. Okay, where people ain't in competition with you with this all is fair. I feel like rich cousins, you know, like me, you know, you may be a popular loner. You know what I'm saying? That's what I am. I'm popular on social media, baby, but my circle this motherfucking little. My circle this motherfucking little, honey. And I'm only a little popular on TikTok. You feel me? My circle this small because Three of Cups like this, y'all may not have had fucking genuine connections and friendships and partnerships and motherfuckers who want to celebrate you. And when you win, they win too. But this is your confirmation that the scales are being balanced, right? Y'all finna be outside. Y'all about to have new friends. Victory, success, recognition, going places, reciprocal energy. This is the energy, and I love it. Look, the Four of Cups. Confirmation of the rejection. That's okay. That's okay. You see that? This is the after tarot. They took that cup and they pulled your shit out. It's cool, bitch. They took your cup and pulled it out. It don't matter. You feel me? It does not matter. Rejection is divine redirection. Spirit got a new opportunity for you. Yeah, you gave somebody your cup. You gave somebody your cup. This could be to somebody who put you in a motherfucking third party, okay? But we want this message positive as fuck today because there's enough negative shit going on in the world, and where we give our attention to, our energy flows, okay? We got outer strength clarifying. We got the Four of Cups clarifying outer strength, okay? And now remember, the outer strength is rejection. So a motherfucker rejected you, but at the bottom is new opportunity. It's new opportunity, baby. Don't even motherfucking trip. They ain't want your cup. That's okay. That's okay. Spirit has something better for you. Has someone better for you. Has a new experience for you, okay? And we already see it with the Six of Wands and the Three of Cups, okay? Rejection is redirection. They weren't supposed to see your beauty. They weren't supposed to see your value. That's not your person. Them ain't your friends. That ain't the job. That ain't where you're supposed to be. This is this fucking energy. Madam Salon, welcome to the Hood Sanctuary, rich cousin. To all my new rich cousins, welcome. Don't come in the Hood Sanctuary and be shy. The energy that you give, you shall receive. So make sure when you slide through, you throw a what's up in the chat, or how you doing, where you tuning in from. And make sure you like, share, and comment, all right? Bottom of the deck, look, and they in regret, though. They rejected you, but they regret that shit now, don't they? They rejected you, but they're in deep regret now. The same motherfucker who pulled out your cup, didn't want your love, didn't want what you was giving. They are in deep regret now, but that's all right, because rejection is divine redirection, and they know it too. People are coming in your life that love you, that support you, that want to be around you, that value your time, that's fulfilling your motherfucking needs, baby. And they got people and places and things of the past who rejected you, that did not want your cup, that did not want your love, that did not really value and want your energy, that mistreated you and took you for granted in motherfucking regret. Okay? In regret. Heavy Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Watching from Ghana now. I love your work. Hey, Traps. Welcome, rich cousin from Ghana. I'm so happy to have you. So this is his energy. I know it may hurt when someone rejects you, rich cousin. We all have been there before. You negate somebody, your love, your energy, your time. You're devoting that energy, and they take your motherfucking cup and they pour it out. They treat you like you're not a motherfucking blessing, like you're not a gift from God, like you're not the shiny motherfucking star that you are. Yes, that shit may hurt. But this is your confirmation that that rejection was redirection. That rejection was divine protection. Spirit knew this person felt this way about you. They weren't really fucking with you. They weren't genuine with you, but guess what? They regret that shit now. Looks like somebody is crying a river. Justin Timberlake could be significant. Motherfucker regretting leaving you out to drown. Not throwing you an anchor. Not giving you that apology. Not giving you that support. Not a looking back. And you looking forward. You're looking forward. Okay? I love this. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands and the Emperor. This could have been an Emperor who did you this in with the Five of Wands, okay? A masculine energy that was very prideful, arrogant, okay? Toxic. Let's close with some rebel messages, rich cousins. I appreciate all those who appreciate me. If you're not already, follow your favorite spiritual hood mystic on YouTube at The Hood Sanctuary at Spiritual Hood Mystic. You can find that link in my bio. Y'all have one TikTok, one Instagram, and one YouTube. Do not get scammed. I go live when I tap in with us. And when we do personal sessions, we are on FaceTime, we are on Zoom, and we are on Google Meets, okay? I don't do nothing through WhatsApp. I ain't doing nothing through an email. I don't care if you get a one-card pull. You will see me, you will feel me, and you will be in representation of my energy, okay? Let's get some rebel messages to bring this session to a close. Dang, my baby gone to the store. Shit, I guess I might go ahead and take me a walk then. Even though he done walked before me, I probably could catch him coming back. Yeah. All right, first rebel message is you need a good fucking cry. All right, you need a good cry, ugly one. You know, when the snot coming out, you know, you like, have y'all ever got spanking when you were little? You're like, okay, y'all need one of them. You need a good fucking cry. Get your ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. All right, it is what it is. It was what it was, and what's gonna be, okay? Let me get another. Let me get another. Oh, all right. Then it say you need a big fucking hug. What's going on? Somebody need a good fucking cry. You need a big fucking hug. Squeeze virtually. Okay, I love y'all. You need a big fucking hug. You need a big fucking cry, rich cuz. It's giving heavy Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, okay? Y'all can have these places in your chart. We do got heavy Cancer, Pisces, Cancer. God damn it. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio on the board today with the 3 of Cups. We have the 4 of Cups and we have the 5 of Cups. Y'all, we got 3, 4, 5. That is in alignment. Okay, Spirit. Things are going up for you, rich cousins. We have the 3 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. 3, 4, and 5. Confirmation of your alignment. Confirmation of you moving up. Confirmation of cycles closing. Hey, Vibes by Valerie. Welcome in, rich cousin. We're at the end of this quick energy check-in. I will be uploading this to YouTube. Okay. Last rebel message for my rich cousins on this beautiful... Hold up. You need a good fucking cry. You need a good fucking hug. But you're still winning. Okay? But you're still winning. Do you do Orisha determination? Oh, neat. That's the second time I've heard of that. But I feel like that should be somebody that's, you know, like a Babawa or things of that nature. And I am not a Babawa. I am not a certified ordained or priestess in that field. So I definitely think that is something that could be done. But I would go to a Babawa. I would go to a high priestess or something, an elder. You hear me? You need a good fucking cry. You need a big fucking hug. But guess what? You're still winning. You're still winning. Nothing about you screams loser or fucking lost. No matter what you may be experiencing right now in your journey. Okay? You are still winning. Rich cousins, you got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. Okay? Don't ruin that shit. Get a good thing going, baby. You hear me? So y'all, that ends our quick energy check-in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Okay, make sure you hype the video on YouTube. One thing for certain and 2 things for sure. If you build, they will come. Whether you're building a brand, a podcast, okay? Whether you're building art or music, all right? Whether you're building somebody's confidence by doing their hair or their makeup. If you build, they will come, rich cousins. And so you're being encouraged to build step by step, brick by brick. Don't worry about the hows, the wins, the words. Spirit will bring everything that you need in between. All right. I love y'all so much. I hope y'all have the most beautiful, most amazing day. I'm going to be back later today. We will be doing some personal messages on live. But right now, I'm about to go catch my son on that walk. And I'm about to go explore this new neighborhood. I love y'all. Until next time.